All right, cool. I think I am live. Hopefully so. Let's see, let me get this chat window up here just in case anybody happens to jump on and want to chat. You never know. All right, cool. So this is like my second or third live stream that I've ever done. I thought that I was going to mess around with some Unreal Engine stuff tonight, so I'm just kind of trying to get in the habit of turning on a live stream and kind of talking to nobody while I do this. Apologies if there's anybody. Nope, sorry. Nope, nobody but just my side computer here so far. So if anybody does join, make sure that you don't hear this part, but say say hi in the chat, and I'll say hi. Anyway, I'm just going to mess around with some of this Goliath kit from Kitbash3d, and you know, it's pretty cool stuff. It's mostly these pre-made buildings and then some pieces to sort of adapt them and make your own. My goal with this is to kind of make a little bit of a city scene, a short film that I'm working on right now, mostly in Blender, is around an outpost 14. This is the thing that I was making a game of, and stopped making a game, decided to make a short film or a series of short films instead. Sorry, I'm getting a little distracted here. Looks like we may have been one other person join. Hi, whoever that is, this number 2 there, but feel free in chat. I will try to respond to whatever you say. I'm new to this, so bear with me. Anyway, I'm trying to make a scene for this short film. It starts out basically where this guy is on a remote outpost by himself, and something happens and he loses his communications, and there needs to be a scene back at the corporate headquarters, or the mission control, where they're realizing that they have also lost connection with this guy, and you know, then maybe have some kind of resolution where they help him figure out something. I don't know. It's loosely based on the Martian type thing, so we'll see where we go with this. But I've got a lot of the outpost stuff kind of in progress and working, and on this particular scene, I just wanted to make an example of, you know, the city, the remote place where this corporation lives. What is it, Galactic Expansion Corporation, I think, is what I have written out so far. Anyway, let's see. Let's add some things here to this. First off, this is going to be an outside scene. So I've already loaded a few things in here. A couple of different sky textures, but I think I like this ultra dynamic sky the best. Let's see. Let's pull in this blueprint. I haven't really worked with Unreal Engine in a while, so I'm not really sure how long some of this is going to take, but bear with me on this. I've kind of been switching back over to Blender lately. Most of my Unreal Engine stuff kind of just really started looking the same, and I realized I was using lots of the same assets, and it wasn't very easy for me to kind of get in and mess around with them, remodel them, or change the mesh. I know that there are tools to do that in Unreal Engine, and it's gotten a lot better, I believe, in Unreal Engine 5, but I'm just not very familiar with those. I've got more of a history with Blender, so I've kind of switched back over to Blender for a little bit. There's a video on my channel talking about my reasoning behind all of that. I want to use more of the motion tracking things along with some green screen footage. And you can use green screen footage in Unreal Engine, but I don't believe you can do motion tracking of the camera. I think you have to do it like a virtual production type thing, where you're capturing it live as you go, and so you're and then having to composite it later. Whereas in Blender, I can actually do motion tracking like you can in After Effects, and then add things into 3D space. Let's see. Okay, so we've got the dynamic sky here. Yeah, that's pretty nice looking. That's a sky. Let's see, if we select this, we've got time of day. Sky mode. Lots of different things here. Let's volumetric aurora. What's that? Looks like I'm going to have to rebuild the lighting at some point here, and that's probably going to take a minute preparing these shaders. This is just kind of what happens when you do a live stream. When you are kind of curating your video footage of this, I can cut out lots of this stuff, or I can scan through a lot of this real quick. But hopefully my video card will catch up here and we'll just be in pretty good shape. I don't really see what that changed. For volumetric Aurora, maybe refresh settings. Maybe that's a thing. I don't know. Anyway, we will keep it at this for now, and we will move on with some other things. Let's just move this guy out of the way. Let's see. Let's grab this floor. We won't be needing that. Oh, actually, you know what? We probably do need that. Whoops, wrong button. Let's do this, and then let's just make this thing quite a bit bigger. Nope, not smaller, bigger. There we go. That way we just kind of have a ground plane, and I think I accidentally also scaled the Z, which I want to go back and change that back to just 1. Yeah, all right. So it looks like we've got some space here. Let's fly up a little bit, take a look. We'll say one thing I like about Unreal Engine over Blender right off is the ease of navigation. I've used Blender for a couple of years and I still have a very difficult time getting around, although I have gotten better recently at figuring out some basic keystrokes, and I found a plugin that can allow you to navigate around Blender like you do Unreal Engine, and that was handy when I was going back and forth quite a bit. But I'm kind of trying to be old school at this point back in Blender, and going with the natural keystrokes. All right, cool. So let me not get distracted here. I've got a sky. Let's go to Goliath. Let's look at these actors again. Let's put some building in here. Let's see. Let's see. This one looks interesting. Let's see what this looks like. We'll just drag it out here and let it begin to prepare some shaders. My video card is a NVIDIA RTX 2070 Super, so it's not terrible, but it's not last generation or even the newest. It's not the newest generation or even the last generation. It's the one before that. So it may take it just a little bit here for all of this to render out with the meshes and the shaders. Yeah, there we go. It's starting to fill itself in. And once it does this once, it'll be in the memory cache and it won't need to do this again. Oh, lost somebody. See you later. Too bad that person did not chat. I would have said hello. Cool. All right. So there's a building. And as I'm navigating around, I'm using my scroll wheel to speed up the camera or slow down the camera. That's a little tip. Like when I'm zooming out, I can scroll the wheel up or down and it will go slower or faster as I scroll the wheel. All right. So let's see. Let's stop goofing around here. Let's get our camera going. Let's see if this is going to be one of our focal buildings, then let's go ahead and can I even remember how to do this? Let's see, create camera here. Let's do a cine camera actor here. Okay, that's our shot. And over here I've got my camera selected. Typically I'll put a post-process volume in one of these scenes if I'm going to have multiple cameras, but since I'm probably just going to have this one camera, I'm just going to do all the post-processing right here in the camera itself. So one of the first things I do here is I go to manual, and I'll probably kick this up just a little bit so that we can see it. Yeah, I think that's probably okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and save that. And then we want to, let's go ahead and add a level sequence We'll just start new level sequence is fine. Let's see, let's add our camera to it. Okay, great. So now we're in the sequence view. We've got, you know, we're just seeing what our camera is seeing with the post process on it. So obviously our exposure is, we're having to kind of jack that up quite a bit. So let me go over to the this ultra dynamic sky. Wondering if those have anything to do with the weirdness there. Let's see, overall intensity. Let's just kind of crank this up a little bit. Saturation. Time of day, 1024. All right, let's see. Let's have some more cloud cover. Well, that certainly took effect. Let's see. Let's go back to volumetric clouds. Oh, that's interesting looking. Oh, still preparing some shaders there. We're not quite getting the full view. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and add a couple more buildings into this. Let's see. This thing is kind of neat. Maybe we'll put this in the foreground of the scene. That way we don't have to worry about matching these roads up like I had to do on a previous video. That was a little bit time consuming. For some reason they don't quite make the roads the same width, even in the same kit, so you wind up having to do some adjustments. Let's see, yeah. Actually, let's go back over to the camera again, because I don't know that I have... Yeah, there we go. I want a wider angle, I believe. Let's do like a 12. Yeah. I think a 12 is what I'm going to want. Let's open it up. Oh, it's only going to give me down to 2.8 on that. I do like how these are actually modeled after real camera settings as opposed to Blender, where they have the right labels, but you can set an aperture of 0.1 or something that a real camera can't possibly have. Yeah, let's see, that's all fine, and I could, I guess, override those there. Let's get a little bit of depth compression in on this, and let's do this and move this camera way back. Let's see, we're gonna have to probably shift scenes here back over to here, and let's see, where is the camera? There we go. Alright, so let's see, let's move that guy way back. Probably better off just doing this over here with numbers. Let's see, we're adjusting the Y, and yeah, there we go. And so by using this longer lens from further away, we'll get a little bit of depth compression on that. Let's see, let's keep on going though. To move it over a little bit more to keep this guy in frame. Yeah, okay, and this building is going to be like on the skyline, kind of. So there we go, we've kind of got it in frame. That's going to be enough of that to see like that. Oh, that's actually the other building, is it not? So there we go. That's what I wanted to do right there. We'll keep on going out a little bit more. Yeah, all right. So we'll get one of those guys on the third. Move him back over like this. Let's see, let's switch back over to our sequencer. Let's get this camera view going again so that we can kind of see what it looks like. Alright. That's not bad. That's kind of cool. I like seeing those little guys there. And then we got this guy in the foreground. Alright, let's add a few more things in there. Actually, I really like this this statue thing that I used in the thumbnail here. This is pretty interesting. Let's put this over here. Yeah, I do want it really close to the camera. Over here, let's do this, and then let's pin this camera so that we can just always see it. This is really starting to drag now. This is one of the issues with me and Unreal Engine, is that once I get 2 or 3 things that look pretty good on here, it starts to really slow down quite a bit. Come on. Alright, maybe we should just go to unlit view here. That way we can actually get around a little bit faster. Alright, so where's my little statue guy? Well, where did he go? Where did he go? There he is. All right. Now we are through that. Let's see. Let's I think I'll just scale him up. Yeah, the idea here is that this is like their big leader that they like to have the monument of, and we're going to put him large and in charge here in the foreground of this shot, and yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Okay, this is similar to where our camera is, like this. All right, great. So let's add some more stuff back in here. We need to fill this thing in a little bit. Let's see. I kind of like this road back in here. Let's add that. Okay, well. I guess I'm just way out of practice with Unreal Engine, putting this stuff all over the place. Alright, at any rate, I wanted it back here. Alright, cool. So the idea here is that we're just filling in some of this space in the background. Let's see what this looks like a little bit larger. And let's go to lit view. yeah, I mean, it's not terrible. We will show that back there, and then let's see. Let's actually let's duplicate this guy. Control D is what I should have done. And let's rotate this around. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Let's see. Let's do the guy again. Put him back up here. Let's see. Let's you go up, you go down. Okay. Yeah, that works. That looks good enough from a distance, and kind of shows that there were some roads back there. We've got this guy right here. Let's we need to offset this silhouette, so we need like a really bright light behind him there. So let's see. Let's shift back out of this. Let's go back to unlit so we can move around faster. And like right here, I'm going to put a light. And it's going to be a rectangular light, I suppose. And I want this guy to be like super bright. So let's go to here. Let's go back to cinematic viewport. And let's get a look at this camera again. And where is my light? Is that just not even making a dent in it? Thought that would be bright enough. Alright, well, it really wants me to rebuild this lighting, so let's just do that. Let's go ahead and up the lighting quality. If we're going to wait for a minute, let's just go ahead and do that. Let's build the lighting only. Alright, well, this is the point where if I wasn't doing a live stream, I would fast forward this like a little time lapse or something. But it's probably going to take a minute. Actually, wow, awesome. And there you go, it's done. We'll call that a live stream time lapse, I guess. Oh, spoke too soon. Reflection captures. Yep, okay. Well, anyway, we'll just wait for a few minutes on this, and it's just me anyway, so I don't feel like I'm making anybody have to wait. Yeah, I did have somebody else for a minute. Maybe this is a weird time to stream. I'm not really sure what the best time is. I don't know what the people who would want to see this, or any of my current subscribers. I'm not really sure what time you're online. YouTube gives me some suggestions, but my time, it seems like that's 6 a.m. or something, which I don't know that I can get up and live stream at 6 a.m. So we're gonna try this for a little bit, and I'm sure that we probably won't have any more visitors live, but I'll leave this video up on the channel, and hopefully this one is a little bit better than the other ones. Every time I get a little bit better, a little more energetic, a little less boring, hopefully. And we'll see where this one goes. Let's see. Hopefully this is going to finish out building, and I'll put a few more buildings on this, and I'll add a little bit of motion to the camera. This is really just an establishing shot for these other buildings. And I may add like some low-level fog or something in. I don't know. I really just kind of wanted to dip my toe back into Unreal Engine. It's been a couple of weeks, and I didn't want anybody on the channel to think that I had given up on Unreal Engine, even though I had stopped my game development and had switched over to Blender to do some other things the past few weeks, and been making lots of other videos about guitars and Blender and other things, and not really making very many videos about Unreal Engine, but I haven't forgot about Unreal Engine. I still like it, and I'll be doing quite a bit more stuff. I've just kind of taken a little bit of a break from it. But if anybody does watch this after the fact and they want me to do something specific for Unreal Engine, make sure you leave a comment on this video and say, hey, Brian, why don't you do a video on this? Or I liked that video that you did on that thing. Why don't you do some more of that? So, let me know. I'm really going to try to, over the next few months, pay more attention to this YouTube channel and kind of see what happens with all of it. I'm fairly close to getting monetized so that I can keep the $10 that YouTube makes off my off of selling ads of my videos instead of them keeping the $10. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's not a lot of money, but it's at least money going to me and not going to Google, right? So anyway, this is almost done. So rambling complete. All right, let's see how this looks now. It looks very dark. Clouds are pretty cool back there, though. Let's see. Let's see if this will just let us intensify this now. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. All right, let's see. Let's really kick in some fog. That looks pretty cool. Let's see if we can get this light going again, though. This rectangular light. I really was hoping to get it right behind this statue to get a good silhouette on it. Not sure why that's not just blasting out right there. I feel like it. I mean, I give it a ludicrous. Oh, it needed to be movable for one thing, but that really shouldn't have stopped it from being like that. That's so weird. That is a new one on me as to why this slide is not showing up. Oh, it's 3D Space Kids. Not as easy as you think. Alright, cool. So now I think it is actually behind the statue for the most part. Let's go back over a little bit more like this. There we go. It's the radius and the source width. Yeah, there we go. That's what I needed to see right there. That's the thing. The attenuation radius. Alright, so back over to cinematic viewport. And let's take a look at this camera again. Yeah, there we go. Now we've got a little bit more of a rim light going on. Yes. You know what? This guy probably needs a good front light and a back light. So let's see. Let's do this. Let's duplicate this thing. Let's go into unlit mode so I can move things around without blowing it up. You go back behind. Let's turn the lighting back on. And of course that's not... did not do what I wanted it to do. Come on, I can see that you're back there. You ever feel like you're just going back and forth doing the exact same thing? I think maybe I've been doing that. There, I want to grab the Y. So weird. Alright, let's just... This light wants to be a jerk about it, so let's just do it like this. Let's do that, and then I actually need to rotate this a little bit probably. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, so there we go. Now that is like it is being lit from behind. And then I also want to Control D. What did that even do? It did not do what I wanted it to do, which was to duplicate it. Yep, okay, great. Come on. Give me this thing. Yeah. Alright, cool. I want this to be... yeah, like that, but not quite so bright. Yeah. And then let's give this more of like a warmish tint. Like this. Maybe a little less. Give that a little bit more. Let's see. Now let's get to the one behind it. Yeah, I like that rim light right there. That's what I was looking for. I want that. But this light's going to be like, have like a teal kick to it probably. Yeah. Cool. All right. So now we've got this guy. And he's even almost on the third, but instead of moving all those things around, I think I'll just take the camera. And let's see, let's just rotate this guy. Nope, not that way. Let's undo. Nope, not that way. So sensitive. Alright, that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep it at like 290. Nope, nope, too much. 300. Yeah, maybe. We'll do that. We'll add another building here. And so now let's go ahead and add a little bit of animation into this. Let's go ahead and let's add a transform on the camera at the first frame. And then let's go to the last frame. We'll make this a pretty fast opening shot. We will kick another keyframe right there. Let's scroll this down. Let's just move the location. I think this is going to be the y-axis. Yeah, there we go. So I just want to move it like this. I think, let's see. Yeah, maybe if we end up like this. Yeah, there we go. So let's oh yeah, this will be cool. Let's do this, and then let's pitch upward like this. So this will be our ending frame, I think. And so let's go back to here, and let's actually move this back out like this a little bit more, so that let's see how this looks. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. We'll keep that going like that. So, alright, cool. One thing I do see that I need to do is I need to grab one of these guys like this. Let's duplicate him one more time. Let's move this guy up. Yeah, let's do that. Cinematic viewport off. Yeah, that matches up good enough probably for the camera view. Let's take a look and see. Well, let's actually do that. Camera view. So funny how it seemed to be in the right spot. Alright, that at least makes it look like the road doesn't just go off into nowhere. And I don't think we care about it. It's beyond that. Yep, exactly. So we can see that. So just in case anybody's not paying attention to what we want them to, this guy right here, which we bring from that side through the third into the middle of the frame. Yeah, that's cool. Let's put another building back behind that guy over here, and then a couple more buildings over here. We want to really kind of build this out and make it look like it's a much bigger place. Alright, great. Now we've really got something. So this should go pretty quickly at this point. Let's see. Back out of here. Let's grab another building. Let's see. This guy. So weird how these two get mixed up like that. Come on. Why did you go way over there? Yeah, I mean, I probably have done something embarrassing to get this all set up, so make sure that everybody tells me in the comments if there was something I should have done differently to make all of these guys pop in the middle like where I wanted them to pop. Let's see, let's go over here like this. I think this will be okay. We're really just kind of looking for some silhouettes here. Yeah, cool. Alright, let's do that. Then let's go ahead and let's duplicate this guy. I wonder if this operates the same way as in Blender, and when you duplicate it, if it keeps the same one in memory or if it actually creates another one and has to manage that. It feels sluggish, so it feels like maybe it had to create another one. Not really sure. Come on. Alright, what is that, 85? Let's just do 1000. Yeah, that's a little bit better. So let's Let's see though, let's lock this scale. Let's make this guy a 2x. Yeah, that's cool. We'll do that. And then let's make him over there. Alright, cool. That mostly handles that side of it. Let's see, we'll just move him down and over a little bit more. Alright, now let's grab something for this side over here. Okay. All right, come on, Unreal Engine, prepare those static meshes. I want to add maybe one more building into this, and then probably begin to wrap it up. Yeah, and then from here, export some things and or export this whole thing probably as a EXR sequence. That's been my favorite thing to do these days, to DaVinci Resolve, and then I may post another video of just what the output result was, or I may take this live stream and clean it up a little bit, and I'm not really sure what I'll do right there. So, but this has been kind of a fun live stream, even though no one's really chatting or talking. Now I've got several more people now. Hey, what's up, everybody? Cool. Welcome to the stream. 2 or 3 more people. What we're doing here is we're just making a scene for a short film that I'm working on. This is the setup scene, or the wide shot establishing scene for the corporation that is. We'll go from this shot to an inside building with some scientists or some tech workers or something. This remote outpost worker has lost connectivity with this satellite, and so you know, this is sort of like their mission control, and they're going to need to see what's up with all of that. All right, well, see you later, whoever all that was that joined and then left. Thanks for watching. Everybody else, stick around if you're watching this later on, which hopefully some of you people are watching this after the fact, and it's not a complete waste of time. Let's see. Come on, building. Why don't you just render for me already? Let's have it. Prepare those static meshes. All right. Just kind of been hung right there for a few minutes. I'm not really sure what's going on. While that's working, maybe I can switch back over to this and yeah, take a look at this. This is kind of where we are. Had a couple of people pop in and out here on the live stream, so welcome to you, those that have just joined in. This is the scene that we're working on right here. I think I just saw another opportunity for a cool thing. I think I can put this like right in there. And of course, it doesn't have to build too much static mesh. It can just be there. Okay. I do want it to be a little bit bigger. Maybe even bigger. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right. Not bad. Oh, my building has appeared. All right, great. Let's have it. Let's select it. You move over a little bit. Okay, let's try negative 48,000. Yeah, there we go. Boy, it's really gotta go more and more. These buildings are big, I tell you. Alright, that's pretty cool. That gives a good silhouette cut behind that. And yeah, what happened to this guy though? I thought he was big. There we go. What happened there? What is that? Relative scale. Let's get rid of that. I don't need to have any relative scale around. That building actually doesn't even need to be in there at all. I think that, yeah. Yeah, we'll just do that. And let's get this guy all the way back to the beginning. Let's make him all big again. Move over a little bit, maybe even a little bit more. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, if I could get the sun up through here, that would be all right. All right, cool. Where is that sky? Yeah, I don't think I needed either one of those. Ultra dynamic sky. I needed this though. Rainbow. Let's do that. Let's see. Let's take away some of this cloud coverage. Much better. Yes. There we go. Oh, yes. Cool. Okay. Let's get some of this atmospheric fog in here. Let's see. I actually don't know if that's even going to be doing anything because of this other sky that I have hooked in. I think that's actually better to get rid of. And what is this light source? It's something off to the side. It is making a difference. Woo! Alright, that is our sun apparently. Let's go back to our camera and let's see if we can now adjust our exposure back down to a reasonable level. Yeah, we're better with this. Do want some darks in there though, like that. It's pretty cool. I don't know what's up with my sky back here though. Yeah, that's weird. That's a crappy looking sky. Maybe that'll help. Maybe it just needed to re-render it. Yeah, that's all it needed. It just needed to refresh itself. Ooh. Let's go back on that. Let's see. To find the right time of day. Okay. Hundreds of an hour, 2400. Alright, so I want like 1500 in the afternoon. Space. Let's go back to volumetric clouds. That's much better. All right. What was that light source again? There we go. Let's give it more of a warm, almost like this is a Earth planet. Perhaps it is Earth planet. Cool. Yeah, these buildings are kind of boring though with their color. I may have to do some more adjustment on this, or maybe that's just the way it looks. Maybe it's just a boring corporation thing. Cool. Alright, but let's do this, and then I want to give this guy a little bit more power with looking up like this, and then bringing the camera down. Well, there we go. Okay. I had to go below the floor. Yeah, that's a cool shot right there. We'll keep that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Right through here it dips a little bit low, but not too terribly bad. Cool. All right, we are closing in on an hour here. I think that we have almost made it. My goal was to try to live stream for an hour. I've never done that before, so thought I would try. Let's see. Let's put one of these antennas back in here in the back, like this guy maybe. 0, 0. Yep, put him back there in the back. Move him over a little bit more. Come on. Okay. I really made a mess of those roads. You know, that's kind of funny. And that explains, I guess, why that didn't really match up. Maybe I should use top mode more often. Okay, cool. Anyway, where is this antenna that I'm working with? There it is. I want to move this guy over like this. And then back into this area. I think that's pretty close to where I wanted it. Let's see. Let's go back to the sequencer. Let's go back to the camera view again. Let's do cinematic. Let's do perspective. There we go, and okay, cool. Now let's see, let's make sure he's locked, and let's make him bigger too, because why is everything a him? Let's make it bigger. Let's make that bigger. No, don't do that. No. I think I keep grabbing that that middle one, and it keeps grabbing all of those. Yeah. There we go. That's better. Yeah, that's looking pretty cool. Enough goes back behind the building, gives a little bit of depth of there. You know, here though, I really kind of would like that camera to be a little bit lower. Like this. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, all right. We'll roll with that. Cool. So I will press this out and give it some color grading in DaVinci. Let's actually, I've got a couple more minutes here on my stream. Let's go back to the camera and let's see if we can make this look a little bit more cinematic, because it looks pretty video game-ish right now, which is one of the issues that I tend to kind of have with it. Let's add some depth of field onto the camera. Where is the focus settings? Let's do this. Focus manual. Let's bring that all the way into this guy's face right here. Yeah, we'll do that. Actually, you know what? Let's track this dude. Yeah, there we go. That's cool. Let's do that. 1.8, 1.8. Let's crank that down to 1.8 again. Let's go back to the camera exposure settings, and maybe we can finally get this closer to 0. Yeah, that's better. And now we can go back to our light source. Let's drop this down a little bit more. We don't need it to be quite so much. 350, 300. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think that gives a cool look on his face right there. Still looking good back here. Yeah, that's not bad. All right, let's go back to camera again. Let's do some depth of field. I never can get these to do what I want them to do. If anybody's still watching this, make sure you leave a comment for me to tell me how the hell any of this stuff right here actually works. Oh, anyway. It's all fine. I don't want to do any of that. Get a little bit of lens flare, perhaps. Typically, I don't really like that bloom. I'll just leave that off. That's for mobile depth of field, so that should not matter here, but yeah, anyway, that's pretty cool. Well, it has been an hour. I see somebody else has joined, so sorry about that, but I'm getting ready to go ahead and end this. Feel free and go back and watch it from the beginning where I make this from scratch. And I'm going to take the next step on it and make it look a little more cinematic, get a little bit more depth in the color grade and add some stuff to it, and I'll post it as a secondary video. And I probably will use this. I may add a sign or something up here with the GEC for the Global Expansion Corporation. I need to have that somewhere in this so that it's obvious, maybe across here or something. Maybe I'll pull this back into Blender and I'll do another little video of how I take that and add some 3D like stone text onto the front of that or something, and then re-import it back into Unreal Engine. Anyway, thanks everybody who has popped in and out for watching the stream. I'm going to leave this up on the YouTube channel, so go back and watch the whole thing if you are interested in this. There was only a little bit of time that we had to spend letting the lighting build, and I tried to fill that with some helpful yammering. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Be sure to like and comment. See ya.